Frank from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Welcome to the Narrow Path. Thanks for calling.
Yes, sir. Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Okay. My question is based on listening to many callers calling into your show before the election, okay, and your response to them. So I would like to ask you specifically, but I hope those same people are hearing, if abortion is so unholy and such a grievous evil, what do you make of Numbers chapter 5, verses 11 through 31?
Numbers chapter 5 has nothing to do with abortion. That's the ritual.
It doesn't?
No, there's no pregnancy involved in it. It's a ritual of jealousy.
It isn't. Well, okay, yeah, fair enough. But I'm saying it doesn't tell the priest how to mix an abortifacient.
Not at all. Do you think that a pregnant woman, if you put dust into a cup of water and she drank it, do you think that's going to abort the baby?
I'm not saying I'm saying what number. I'm saying that's in the Bible, and it's in regards
it's in the Bible.
to, as you say, infidelity. Well, you say it's in regards to infidelity,
right?
And if there's some doubt of the paternity or whatever,
no, that's not related to paternity.
No,
there's no paternity even spoken of. There's no pregnancy spoken of. We're talking about a man who suspects his wife has been unfaithful. That's how it starts. Now, a man might suspect his wife is unfaithful even if she's not pregnant. And if she is pregnant, that wouldn't give him any more reason to question if she's been faithful unless he's been abstinent or something. I mean, this is not about a baby. There's no baby in this story. There's a woman, her husband thinks she's been unfaithful. She denies it, but he's not comfortable yet with that. And so God has given a ritual that's tilted in favor of the woman to rid her of her husband's suspicions. And it was that he takes her to the temple, or the tabernacle, and tells what he thinks. He thinks she's been unfaithful. The priest goes and asks her if she has been. She says no. And so he takes some dust from the temple floor. By the way, the cleanest dust anywhere, because people had to wash their feet before they went into the temple. Dust is not perfectly clean, but children eat dust all the time and doesn't bring about any ill effects in many cases. But he takes some dust from the tabernacle floor, puts it in water, and she drinks it. And with the oath that she takes that if she has been unfaithful to her husband, after she drinks this water, it says her thigh will rot and her belly will swell. Now, there are some people who think that the thigh is a euphemism for her sex organs. There's no real reason to say that that's the case, but some people think that. Let's just realize that that's in the mix, okay? So the woman drinks water. If she is guilty, her belly will swell, and her thigh or her sex organs will rot. Okay, but if she's innocent, nothing will happen. Now, without divine intervention, what will happen every time if the woman drinks water? Have you ever known anyone who got any water in their mouth that had some dirt in it? I don't think I've ever known anyone who drank some dirt in some water, and the result was their thigh or their sex organs rotted and their belly swelled. That would obviously be a supernatural intervention revealing her guilt so that her husband would know the truth. Now, by the way, if she's innocent and God doesn't intervene, which would be most cases, unless God does intervene, there's absolutely nothing going to happen. And she walks out of there, her husband can't suspect her anymore. This has been settled. And so it actually removes the husband's wrongful suspicions about his wife, which is good for her. Good for her to be done with that. It's not fun living in a house where your spouse is wondering if you're cheating all the time. So this is something that vindicates an innocent woman. And the only way that it would have any effect on any woman was if she was guilty and God chose to supernaturally intervene to bring about these strange symptoms. There's no baby involved. There's no abortion. So I'm not really sure where you're getting an abortion in this thing. Can you tell me?
Well, you realize I'm not the only one that's saying this.
I don't care. I read it myself. I don't need anyone to tell me what it says. I can read it with my own eyes. Can you read it with yours? Okay, well,
sir, I've read it several times, but
okay, where's the abortion? Where's the abortion?
I'll say it's implied.
Where's the baby?
Again, it's implied because sexual activity. Well, okay.
Now listen, I have had many, many decades ago, I had a wife who was unfaithful to me. She didn't get pregnant, but she was unfaithful. I didn't know it until she confessed it to me. It happened more than once. But the truth is that if I had taken her to the tabernacle, I could have found out. But there would be no baby involved. I don't know why you think a baby is involved here. There's not the slightest hint of it.
I already answered you, sir, because
you answered me by saying you have nothing. So I'm sorry. You're trying to justify abortion by saying that God caused an abortion? How dare you say that the Bible says God caused an abortion when there's no baby in the passage? There's no abortion. All right? You're accusing God of doing something horrendous, which the Bible doesn't even slightly imply.